MCCQE and NAC OSCE scores are not as important as you think they are. But still, you need to pass them, and it helps when you have good scores. For those who don't know me, I'm Ertan. I'm an IMG. I'm also an incoming PGY1 family medicine resident at UFM. I took both of the exams in September 2024 with approximately 6 months of preparation. I know how confusing the landscape is. There are plenty of preparatory courses. Everyone is trying to sell sessions, courses, conferences, etc. But I'm not here to sell anything. I'm not affiliated with any of the companies that I'm going to mention. I'm sharing this solely because there are so many people who asked for it. My main preparatory platform and resource was Lecturio. I came across their video on YouTube. I really liked several facts about their videos. One is that they had a great visual content, helps memorize and retain the information. Two, the content was made by professionals, often professors in that field. So if you're listening to aortic stenosis, the topic is explained by a cardiologist. If you're listening to a family medicine related lecture, it's explained by a family physician. I strongly believe that the topics should be presented by the professionals in that area. Third thing is that they had a structured study plan. Nowadays, these study plans are being marketed and popular in Canada as well, but the study plans were included in this platform. They don't have a structured study plan for MCCQE1, which is unfortunate, and I reached out to them. I wanted them to create one for it. I'm not sure what the dynamics are there, but they're not considering it yet. But they had a 49-day study plan for USMLE Step 2, which I could use. I did that structured plan almost twice. I watched the videos. After each video, you have questions related to that video, and then you have a chunk of USMLE questions related to that day when you finish the day. You also have an excellent progress tracker that tells you how many hours per day you need to put to be able to complete in time. Not only like what to study, but also tracks your progress and how did it take you to do stuff. And if you miss a day or if you miss a lecture, then how much time you should invest to keep up with the plan. I complemented this with MCC objectives. You can use any AI platform to check which topics are not included in the study plan. And again, watch the videos that are not in the study plan. There's a few Canadian specific topics. You can, like in ethics, for example, they still have ethics here, but you can go to complement it with CMPA materials. I also used AceQBank just because someone recommended it, and I solved the questions there. Whenever I had a trouble with a question, I went back to Lecturio and watched the video about that topic. Even NAC OSCE, I got a course, but frankly, I'm not sure how much that helped. I still use Lecturio and Lecturio's physical examination materials to, see how things are expected to be done in North America. So far recommended this platform to my sisters who are in med school. They're using it during their prep for their exams in med school. I'm going to use it for my residency. I strongly believe that there is a need for such a platform in Canada as well. I think that Lecturio has already done most of the things that are needed to create this platform in Canada. They just need to add a specific study plan for a Q1. Last but not least, this platform is affordable, which is important for many IMGs. It costs around $300 to $350 per year, and you almost don't need anything on top of that. Again, I'm not affiliated with any of these courses, any of these materials. I reached out to Lecturio and tried to convince them to come to Canada and use their platform to prepare people QE1 and NAC OSCE. Maybe we can convince them that they have a business case here as well. So if you want to help, you can email them telling them about the need, which I think it's there. Or you can tag them below in the comment because I'll be tagging them in this video as well.